Okay, what's up everybody? We are going to go through the procedure to export video. It's really simple. So if you need to send video to somewhere on your computer so that you can email it in through Aspera, this is how you do it. It's pretty simple. There's just a couple things you got to get right. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a VOSAT here. Now I like to hit Control M. Okay, I hit Control M, and that brings up my export page. Now, as you can see here, it says H.264. That's because it should default back to what you used the last time. That's what we want to use right there, unless you're sending it to your P2 card, in which case you would just use P2 Movie. So this is already defaulted back to H.264. That's what it should be. This preset right here, it has to be set to match source adaptive high bitrate. That one's not a deal breaker, but the trainer said that was the best way to export the video in the most effective and quick way. So now if you want to know where it's going to go, this thing that says preset right here, that's what I called my sequence because I'm dumb. You click on that blue bit, and now it prompts me to put it into the bin I created on my desktop for exports. It doesn't matter. You can tell it to go anywhere. This is where I send mine. Some people like to call it finished stories. So I'll call this YouTube. Oh, YouTube, really, Hart? Flaming out. YouTube UBE. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Hope everyone's getting a good laugh. YouTube. Oh, man. Okay. All right. So hopefully you're better at typing than I am. I'm going to take this opportunity to put my damn glasses on. Okay. So it's called YouTube Test. And then you hit save. And now this is where it's tricky. You've told it where to go. It's going to that C drive to my exports, which are on my desktop. Now you have to actually hit export. But before you do, this is the tricky thing. This is important. If you remember nothing else, if you still have ins and outs on your sequence, it'll only send what's in between the ins and the outs. So you got to make sure it's on entire sequence. I don't know why. It should default to my last export setting, but it didn't. So now entire sequence. Now I click export. And when it's exporting to the folder, the bin I set up on the desktop on my computer so that I can send it to Aspera. So it's pretty quick. Done. Okay, obviously. Okay, so now if we go back to the desktop, I sent it to, or where did I send it? Exports. So it should be in there, YouTube Test, and then it's just as simple as launching Aspera. Remember, Aspera is web-based, so it doesn't live on your computer. It's just a website, and you guys know all this stuff. I mean, this part ain't rocket science.